Awesome Sauce Network's coverage of CES 2015 is brought to you by WD. Alright guys, so now we're here chilling at the Silverstone booth. I'm talking to Michael and we've decided to sit down because Lord knows our feet are just tired by this point. Alright, so this is the FT05 or the Fortress 5 and it's a full ATX case, correct?
Yes, it's a full-size ATX case. With this guy, it's actually one of our more unique designs because with this, if you know Silverstone cases at all, you know that our products are trying to be as unique and innovative as possible. And one of the ways that we really grabbed market attention initially is by having the patent for the 90-degree motherboard rotation. So that was really the key concept that we have with this. As well, it's really built off the idea of cooling. So on the bottom of the case, you have these two 180mm fans. Those fans not only point at the actual GPU itself and the power supply, but they'll also point at the CPU cooler. For example, in my case, you can see I have our big HEO2 inside of here, but there's not even a fan on the cooler itself. It's just using the case fans. And on top of that, like you had mentioned, we also put sound dampening foam on the inside of it, not only on the walls, but even on the bottom of it. So normally with this model, there's it actually includes a 3.5-inch drive cage on here. Currently, I took it off so we could have a larger power supply. So that's kind of not on this case right now, but it doesn't come included standard. And behind the motherboard, we also have additional housing for two 2.5-inch drives. And the only other thing that you'll notice on it is that, unfortunately, there's no 5.25-inch bays.
Who cares?
So what we did in order to address that is we actually included on the very front of the case, you can see there's a slimline ODD.
When is this coming out, or can we buy this right now?
So this is actually currently available on the market. You can buy it right now. Amazon, Newegg, a lot of different resellers have it available. MSRP is about $185 right now. We're always doing promotions on it, so you can just take a look on the marketplace and see what you can get it for.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Michael, for talking to us today, and enjoy the rest of your time at CES. All right, guys, I've made my way over to the A-Data booth. I'm talking to Thomas, and we're just checking out some SSDs, some M.2 drives, some really cool stuff here. Thomas, before we get started, though, I was just curious, would you be willing to provide any review samples for M.2 SSDs in the future?
I'm sure I can make it happen.
Awesome. Well, on that note, thank you very much for talking to us today, and have a good rest of your time here at CES. You got that on camera, right?